I'm here at the 2025 Bassmaster Classic in the media room, and I am with one of the most influential people in the world of bass fishing. You may not recognize him because he likes to stay behind the scenes, but my good friend Neil Paul agreed to be interviewed today, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's not used to being on this side of the fence for sure.
So Neil serves with me. We got to know each other pretty well from various classics. He's from Visit Anderson, South Carolina, home of Lake Hartwell. What do you do for them there?
So I'm the director of tourism in Anderson County at Visit Anderson, and we, in addition to the normal operations of running a convention and visitors bureau in our county, we have our county built and brought online Green Pond Landing, an event center there on the shores of Lake Hartwell. Our county and our county parks department really pioneered the development of that facility, and our job at Visit Anderson is to put events in it. And so we've worked very diligently the past 10 years, building relationships and bringing events to Green Pond, to Lake Hartwell. We've used the lake and that facility to market our community for tourists and visitors, and it's so far so good. It's worked.
It's amazing. I mean, if you've ever wondered why there are so many major tournaments, 100-boat plus tournaments, you're not going to admit this, I know, but it's largely because of you. You guys work hard to bring people in.
We do. And we have a great team. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time spent developing these relationships. Somewhere just like here at the Bassmaster Classic, it's not just about coming and watching another community host an event like this, so that you can, really. There's two kinds of people. There's innovators and there's thieves. If you don't make it up, you take it from somebody. And so the opportunity to come here and watch Fort Worth and watch how they have produced what's going to go, what'll be a great classic when it's all said and done. You always want to make yours better, and so obviously we want to have another classic at Lake Hartwell in Greenville, South Carolina, and the opportunity to be here and work on ways to get better. That's one of the reasons we're here, but it's also to continue networking and developing relationships in the industry, which can then help pay off for you down the road, not just in Bassmaster Classics, but college events, high school events, media events, maybe business opportunities even down the road. So there's a lot that kind of goes into it, and we've been very fortunate and very blessed that our county built a facility that allowed us to have events like that, but also the resources to be able to recruit those events and the lead way and guidance to kind of give me enough rope that we can go do these things.
So I've been to Hartwell and Anderson a number of times for 4 classics. I've been there for media events. I've been there to fish. Someone who's maybe on the East Coast who hasn't been there, why should they make Hartwell the site of their next fishing trip?
Well, from a travel standpoint, it's easy to get in and get out. We're located northwest South Carolina. From a travel perspective, we're in a great location because we're 2 hours southwest of Charlotte and 2 hours northeast of Atlanta. So geographically, we're in a great spot. We're 4 hours from the coast, so you can mix in a saltwater trip with a freshwater trip. But just our community, the hospitality in our community is second to none. We've got accommodations, whether you want the hotel, the campground, or the Airbnb. We've got those. We've got a lot of history. We've got your fine dining restaurants, your mom and pops that are great tackle shops, and just an opportunity to come to town and have a tremendous experience. And in the lake, Lake Hartwell is fishing tremendously right now. 56,000 acres, 962 miles of shoreline. It's more shoreline than the coast of California, and the facility Green Pond Landing, it's 33 acres. It's 200 paved truck and trailer spaces. We've got spectator parking. We've got a $600,000 restroom facility, and you've never seen one of those at a boat ramp.
No, it's gorgeous. I haven't used it many times.
It's ADA. It's an ADA compliant, accessible facility. We've got the deepest launch lanes on the lake, the most dock space on the lake, and it's just, for the visitor experience and for the angler experience, it's second to none.
It's interesting. We're here in Texas right now, which is big fish country. I always know Hartwell has produced very good weights, but not the huge weights. But it seems like you have a lot more big fish turning up lately, both largemouth and spotted bass. Is that accurate?
Have just within the last week, as we stand here and record this interview, just 7 days ago, On the same on the same afternoon, the lake produced a 6'4" spotted bass in the tournament and an 11.3 largemouth, and in two separate events, but on the same lake in the same afternoon. So it's definitely a very healthy fishery. It's fishing very well, and the other thing that I'll tell you, if you're looking for a great place to fish, a great place to visit, the hospitality, the experience, and being and fishing in a place where the pros fish, because as you mentioned, we've had 4 classics at Hartwell, and we've got an elite stop coming up in 5 weeks. So if you want to fish where the pros fish, like, you give us a try. Visit Anderson.com is our web. Visit Anderson SC on our social media, and we'd love to have you.
Who are some of the pros who cut their teeth there on the lake?
Oh gosh, I mean, Casey Ashley, Brandon Cobb. Brandon Cobb, 2-time Elite Series winner. Casey Ashley, Bassmaster Classic champion from 2015. Other guys, you folks may remember Marty Robinson from his days on the Elites, but now his 2 sons, Marshall Robinson fishes the Bass Pro Tour. Mitchell Robinson fishes the Invitationals. Just won an event on Lake Hartwell last week. We had 2 young men here fish the Classic this week. Dylan Akins from Emmanuel University is a regular on Lake Hartwell. Tyler Campbell, who qualified for this Classic through the team championship, also is a regular on Lake Hartwell, and he's also a guide. So you got an opportunity to come to town and have a guide trip with a guy that just fished the Classic, and he does it. There aren't many anglers on that lake better than he is, and it's a testament to. And I think we've done a good job for the young people, and that we've brought in enough tournaments and provided enough opportunity for them to develop their craft. But it's also the growth of the sport, the popularity, the development of high school fishing, college fishing, that these kids have been able to come there to a place like Hartwell and, again, develop their craft.
If I come down there, I know you have to support all the local businesses. Give me 2 or 3 places to eat that I might want to try.
Awesome. Really good places locally to eat. There's a great partner of ours out by the lake is the Fruit Punch sandwich shop. It's a great little place. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they do meat and 3 specials, and you can order burgers and all the fixings off the menu. They do a great job. Downtown, you've got, there's a great little breakfast place downtown, Mr. Rivers Breakfast Joint. It's a breakfast place, but it's all farm to fork.
Oh, cool.
Okay. And then there's you've got downtown, there's Sullivan's Metropolitan Grill. After a day of fishing, you want a nice sit-down dinner that you wouldn't normally get at home. Sullivan's is a great place. And then there's a neat little place downtown too, Figs, Beanery, and Creamery. It's an ice cream shop, but they also have great hot dogs, serve them with pretzel buns, and that's really cool too. So, and then another nice place to stop when you're in town is obviously Lake Hartwell Fishing and Marine. I've heard it's right there near the shores of Lake Hartwell. I've heard a lot of folks say, these aren't my words. This is coming from anglers that travel and fish. It's one of the best tackle shops that they've been into, not just South Carolina, but the Southeast. And they have tremendous selection, great partners, great service, and they can meet all of your needs, whatever they need.
I go in there every time we go, and I spend a lot of money there on herring imitating baits or local hand pours or local skipping jigs.
That's right.
But what I think is really cool is the information that goes through that store. You've had a lot of your guys in the college ranks and even pros who sort of cut their teeth working in the store too.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely. Brandon Cobb worked in that store when he was a student at Clemson before he was an FLW Tour pro and now a Bassmaster Elite Series pro. And those guys, and there's several of our local DNR game wardens that cut their teeth in there. And some of these college anglers that are fishing now, they work in there when they're at home. And so, they're getting obviously discount bait and tackle, but they're also getting a tremendous experience that one day will outweigh whatever discount they got on their bait and tackle. But it's a great establishment and really a staple if you're coming to Lake Hartwell to fish.
And I know you have to get back to work. One last question for you. What's your favorite time to fish, and what's a sleeper time to fish on Lake Hartwell?
So my favorite time, listen, any time that I get to go is my favorite time because I don't get very many opportunities. But my favorite time would have to be late spring when post spawn, and then getting into the herring spawn is a fun time. Late April, early May, and even into June. There's a really good topwater bite that a lot of folks don't know about. at Hartwell in June. And probably a sleeper time for me would be probably January. The lake tends to fish really, really well when it's coldest. And we've had the last several years, we've had really several really cold pushes as the new year started. We've gotten really cold, some kind of nasty days, and the lake really fires and fishes well on those nasty days.
I can highly recommend a trip to Lake Hartwell. It's one of my favorite places. I hope we will someday be back there for a classic. I'm going in April to fish a bit because I want to get in on that good late spawn and early herring spawn bite. Remember, when you go to Lake Hartwell, check out the Visit Anderson information first. They have a wealth of information. And when you get to that Green Pond launch facility, remember, it's because of guys like this who selflessly gave and really thought about the proper way to make a tournament facility while you have something like that.
Well, and again, too, a big credit to Anderson County who worked really hard to develop that facility and continue developing, because it's one thing to build a facility, but you have to continue to develop it to continue to make it better.
Always about making it better. He told me yesterday that one of his business mantras is that there are 2 5 o'clocks in every day.
There's 2 5 o'clocks in every day. That's right.
But Neil Paul knows that there are 3 5 o'clocks in every day. He makes it work. I don't know how he does it. We're thankful that he's in our industry and a good friend of ours.
Thanks. I appreciate that.